vlogs which are all about the birthday celebrations of both my siblings. And in today's video, you're gonna learn something new about guessing the day of the week of any date. This works 100% if you practice this trick. Okay, for today's video, before I'll teach you some fundamentals and the steps on figuring out any day of the week of any day, let me show you some examples first. This is how the example will look like. I'm gonna either tell anybody or have me pick any random day, or I'm gonna let the application decide. Application that I'll be installing from my smartphone, and then have it pick any random date. And right after the random date will be appeared, I will be guessing or figuring out the day of the week of that day. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Actually, I just figured out that there's an application that you can install for free that will allow me to pick any random date and then verify it with just one application. And I think this is gonna be the better option for me, and I think this option will not let me have any of the person help me to pick any random date, because that app can do it, and it can even verify the answer. This application allows me to randomize or pick any random date. And here's how it will look like when you first launch the application. It automatically tells me which any of the day of the week of that date. I mean, it's from Monday all the way to Sunday. These are the options. And here's what I'm gonna do next. If this displays, the application automatically displays any random date, such as this one, 20 July 2008. And I have given these 7 options, which are the day of the week, and there is only one choice. That is the correct option for this. For instance, this is Sunday, and it says here that I got it correct. And this is what I'm gonna do for the rest of this video. Before, I'm gonna be teaching you how I figure out the day of the week of any date. I'll be given at least 3 questions before I'll teach you guys how to do it. Here we go. February 24, 1949. Okay. This is going to be a Thursday. Got that one right? Here's another one. I'm gonna click that repeat button right here. May 12, 1959. This is going to be a Tuesday. Okay, another one. This is gonna be the last question. Sunday. Saturday. Got 3 of them right, and I'll teach you guys exactly how I figure out the day of the week of any day. Let's go! Here's the universal calendar cheat sheet, where we get to know all the codes of the doomsday. We have the weekdays, the doomsday of the month, and the doomsday of the century. It requires memorization to all of them. But let me simplify the doomsday of the month for you for easier memorization. This turns into this, where you will get to memorize the numbers instead. Please note that all the days inside the remainder are only applicable to leap years only. Now we have all we need to figure out the doomsday for any year. So we can now figure out the day of the week of any date. Here's how it works. Here's a random date, June 12, 1964. First, we need to find the doomsday of the century. 3 is the century code of 1900. Place 3 here. Then, divide the two last digits of the year. 64 divided by 12 equals 5, remainder 4. So the answer of the division is 5 and the remainder is 4. Then, divide the remainder by 4. It's 1. Add all of them together. 3 plus 5 plus 4 plus 1 equals 13. Subtract 7 into it until you get a number less than 6. 13 minus 7 equals 6. We are 1 day before the doomsday, so 6 minus 1 equals 5. Or, we are 6 days after the doomsday, so 6 plus 6 equals 12. And subtract 12 by 7 until you get a number less than 6. 12 minus 7 equals 5. 5 is a Friday. Here's another example. November 23, 1911. Again, find the doomsday of the century. 3 is the century code. Then, divide the two last digits of the year. 11 divided by 12 equals 0. Remainder 11. 0 is the answer and 11 is the remainder. Divide 11 by 4. Ignore the remainder. And then, add them all together. 3 plus 0 plus 11 plus 2 equals 16. Subtract 16 by 7 as many times until you get a number less than 6. 16 minus 7 equals 2. November 23 is 2 days after the doomsday, so 2 plus 2 equals 4. Thursday is the day of the week of the date. Here's another example. September 5, 2042. The century code is 2. Use its two last digits and divide it by 12. We get 3 and 6. Divide 6 by 4. Don't mind its remainder. Add all of them together. 2 plus 3 plus 6 plus 1 equals 12. 12 minus 7 equals 5. September 5 is a doomsday, so 5 is Friday. Here's the last example. January 4, 1952. The century code is 3. 52 divided by 12 equals 4 and 4. 4 divided by 4 equals 1. 3 plus 4 plus 4 plus 1 equals 12. And then subtract 12 by 7. That gives 5. Since 1952 is the leap year, we use January 4 as a doomsday instead of January 3. It's a Friday. Okay, I'm done with all the tips that I've got to share with you on exactly how I figure out the day of the week of any day. It takes time to master because you will need a little bit of memorization of the cheat sheet that I share with you during the tutorial, and it takes time to master it so that you can become better at figuring out the day of the week, and you can even be faster than I can figure out the day of the week of any day. So as a part of this video, I'm gonna do 5 more examples and solutions as a bonus of this video so that I can conclude this video. So I'm gonna get my phone, I'm still gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna use this randomizer and then guess the day of the week of that date. So let's go. November 17, 1919. That's going to be a Monday. I've got that one right. Four more examples. December 13, 2084. That's a Wednesday. I've got that one right too. November 13, 1940. That's a Saturday. Got that one right too. We've got 2 more examples left. January 30, 2056. That's a Thursday. Got that one right. And I have only one left. So this will be my final question. November 25, 1935. That is going to be a...
And I start to clap, 'cause I'm feeling good. My room is empty.
That's going to be a Monday.
Guitar and a snare drum. Bang on it.
Yes, that's correct. I've got 5 of them right in a row. And here's my result based on what I've done. 5 out of 5, 100% perfect. So I don't think my next video will be about something that I just want to share with you. So stay tuned for that. And this is finally it.
Whenever I go to your house, man, it looks like a museum. Makes me feel nauseous. Makes me feel bad.
And I start to cry.